you.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I commend the member for Kingston and the member for Shortland for noting the importance of supporting young people transitioning from school to earning or learning. This is a critically important issue for my electorate, and indeed it is a critically important issue for Australia. Unfortunately, however, this motion before the House is typical of Labor's approach to problem solving. They list a series of programs, ignore the outcomes and call for more funding. It's typical of how they approach government, no focus on results. Deputy Speaker, as a new parliamentarian, it's this lack of focus on results that I'm determined to highlight and address, because government has to be about more than posturing. It has to be about outcomes. It has to be about delivery. So let's take a look at the failures we've seen in this youth unemployment area and the youth training area in recent years. Between 2008 and last year, we saw an 8% reduction in youth employment rates, whilst the overall employment market increased by 8%. We saw the participation rates for people under the age of 25 falling from 71% to 66%, having climbed in the previous 5 years. We're at the point now where we have youth unemployment rates of about 12.5% compared to 6% for the overall economy. 1 in 3 unemployed people are aged under 25, and we have hotspots of youth unemployment like Burnie and Devonport, where youth unemployment rates are over 20%, So this is a very serious problem that the previous government completely failed to address. Let's take a look at apprenticeships and training. In the final quarter of 2013, commencements in apprenticeships dropped 19.6% when compared to the previous year, and completions decreased by 24% relative to the previous year. These numbers are worrying, but the numbers are even bleaker when we look at trades and technical training. As the AIG Employer Survey from 2012 shows, technicians and trade workers represent the most significant areas of skill shortage. It's a much larger number for any other occupational group, with 33.3% of survey respondents noting shortages in this area. Completion rates for Australian apprenticeships are unacceptably low at 55.4%. That means almost 45% of apprentices or people who are undertaking apprenticeships never actually complete. 45%. What an extraordinary economic cost to Australia. And meanwhile, we had the Labor Party claiming that their programs were going to fix this, and of course they didn't. In contrast to Labor, the Abbott government will be and is focusing on outcomes. We've set ourselves a target of creating 1 million jobs in 5 years and 2 million in 10, and even the ABC fact check, God bless it, the ABC fact check agrees that we are on target to achieve that outcome. Our policies to resolve the twin issues of chronic youth unemployment and chronic skill gaps are and will continue to be completely results driven. We're rolling out a series of services that will help engage young people with work. These include Work for the Dole, the revised Job Services Australia program and the Green Army program. In my electorate, 5 Green Army projects are in the process of starting up, and as of this month, the call's gone out for 17 to 24-year-olds to form the first round of recruits to join the Green Army. This will become the largest ever team of young Australians supporting environmental action across the country. Participants will be able to undertake accredited training such as work readiness, conservation and land management, heritage conservation, project and human resource management and heritage trade skills. Participation is open to a diverse range of young people, including Indigenous Australians, school leavers, gap year students, graduates and job seekers. Under the previous Howard government, we saw 13% increases in youth employment rates with a strong focus on the Green Corps. This is the direction that the Abbott government will be taking. Results-focused, delivering, not just talking. Another exciting program for young people is the Trade Support Loan Schemes, enabling apprentices to access financial support over the course of their apprenticeship in a manner that is akin to the HELP or HEX scheme for university students. The completion incentive built into the loan structure is particularly commendable. The Work for the Dole program will be reinvigorated to ensure practical work experience and direct connections in a work-like environment are given top priority. And we will be encouraging those aged under 30 to be learning or earning. Our programs will always be focused on outcomes. Few issues can be more important for the future of this country than delivering growth and creating jobs for the young. It is our strong commitment.